I was in my first year at language school when my English teacher asked the class, "Who aspires to be an English teacher?" I was the first to reply, "I definitely do not. Teaching kids sounds like a nightmare." By an odd quirk of fate, a couple of years later, while studying for master's degree in English and American Studies at university, I was offered my first teaching job. I was dubious at first, but since I was to teach adults, not kids, at a private language school, I decided to give it a try. Surprisingly, I was able to quickly find my way around teaching in a fun and effective way. I taught with passion and enthusiasm, alert to individual students' needs and difficulties, and got a lot of praise from my students. I did this for 5 years, but I felt I needed a break. I suffered terrible burnout as I would be teaching 30 to 40 classes a week. Just then, I managed to land a copywriting job at an advertising agency. I did this for 2 years, but from the very start, it was as clear as day this wasn't my thing. I loved the copywriting part, but felt disconnected. I needed contact and live communication. I wanted to educate people, not promote products. And the lucky escape presented itself in the form of an opportunity to apply for a teaching job at the University of Architecture, Civil Engineering, and Geodesy in Sofia. I was the successful candidate and have been a university lecturer of ESP ever since. It was when I was embarking on this teaching career that I was invited to become an author of a publishing house. I was excited. This would give me a chance to teach and write at the same time. I was very grateful to meet my co-author, Amelia Walker, an experienced and very creative English teacher in elementary and secondary school. We made a great team and worked successfully on 2 editions of the Hello English series for secondary school. The first edition of the Hello English for the 5th grade won the Bronze Award in its category at the Frankfurt Book Fair in 2009. I have been an author for 17 years now and have collaborated with 2 more co-authors, Jana Spasover and Margaret Robinson, to create over 20 textbooks. I love it that I can share my creativity and expertise with a vast number of students so that they can learn English in a fun and accessible way. I believe that the purpose of learning English is not to become a proficient reader or writer in itself, but to become a successful communicator. Someone who can exchange ideas fluently and effectively at their current level. The feedback I get from fellow teachers and students makes me believe we've succeeded. Yours, Nensy Levìs.